And good evening everyone who is watching the stream of VOD. I have no idea why my character is looking away here. Cannot turn him, not easy. So good evening and welcome to my short stream. Going to be a little bit of GeoGuessr. So only because somehow while the week hasn't been really that hardcore, just a little bit of GeoGuessr. That's all I have in me tonight. So, but at least since I'm here, I'm doing it already, just to unwind a little bit and whatnot. We're going to do it without a timer, and this already looks like a good decision. The asphalt actually reappears over there. Either Brazil or yeah, more like Brazil. Let's find at least a sign. I might be even recognizing the region if it's Brazil. Guinness. Reach for greatness. Interesting. Both for Brazil and Africa. Skipping as fast as I can. The internet seems to be working, but lately it's been sort of unstable a bit. So it all looks pretty strange. More like Africa at this point. Looks like the most northern region of Brazil visually. Renault project. Bikes. Oh, actually, I have a bike almost like this one. Well, I can read that it is a Renault project. Okay. The decision to start it without a timer was absolutely right. The first round is sending us somewhere, God knows where. Okay, here. Ghana colors. Bagri Junction Primary School. Result project. Lavka District, Tabier. Laika, Lavka. Something along those lines district. Lanta District. Is it really Ghana? Well, they don't have districts, but I think Nigeria has districts. Okay. But Nigeria, different colors, I think. Okay, let's just drive a little bit. Oops. Again, lost the asphalt for a little bit. I don't like the fact that this road, while it is pretty good, well, some sections of it are missing asphalt. Where do they do that? In Nigeria, I suppose, or in Ghana? More often. They would do it, like, I think, in different parts of Africa. That's an old sign with a lot of something on it. Ghana, I was right. So it was Lauda, Lanta, something like that. Orbile community or Orville. Love something. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Orbili site. That's a code. So the place is called Orbili. And the name of the place is like Lavka, Landa, Lavda, La something. So let's see if we can catch anything. I think there was something like that. It's Nigeria. Sorry. Something like that was here. No, that's Ashanti, Ahafo, Central, Western. Is it the district or the region coded? Every time it's like, yeah, maybe it would be something smaller, and I end up not really even getting close there. So they have regions, not districts. Savannah. Oti. Eastern. Volta. Accra. Eastern. Ashanti and Eastern. So did we check them all? Lavra. Yeah, I actually recognized it. Yeah, I thought about that. It was something around Wa. So it's Lavra region. Okay. Our road goes roughly vertical on the map, a little bit northeast. Okay. So we're currently in a place called Orbile, somewhere around Lavra, I think. I think it's this one. Okay. What if we go back and start going north? We might end up actually at the border. That would be a sudden stop. And doesn't look like there's a lot of traffic going to the border. There's a sign there. So there's like a very small settlements. Yeah, there's something Canadian. That's too small to read from the road. So we need to find something larger. Yeah, north seemed to be like not a good direction here to go. We lost the road. The asphalt this time maybe entirely. The settlement looks larger, but less dense. So, and when you're not even seeing any signs, that's a mini boys. Okay, no route here on this one by the look of it. Definitely a larger. And a bus stop. Baba Dairy. Yara. Baba Dairy. Yara. No, cannot read from here. It's not a bus stop, it's like a name of the company. What it was. Okay, not lucky. Not lucky with that sign. Though this is not a small settlement if it's just one. We have pretty big houses here. Yeah, I don't like that. It's now flickering black. Flickering black means it's not downloading fast enough. Yeah, every time it does this, it just cannot download the imagery in time. Why did I skip this? Yeah. I thought there would be something at least like a registration or maybe even a route. Why did we start all of a sudden getting the black screens? Development. So it's a company vehicle. Okay, this looks a little bit more promising. Though again unreadable. Is it district of sorts again? This microscopic signs? Something generation. Christian generation chapel. Okay. Not good. Midwifery training college. Nandom. Is it the name of the place? Not seeing anything like that, at least. Nanga is there. But this looks like Nandom. Nandom UWR. How far would we be from Lavra if we are in Lavra? Nandam. So I guess we are entering Nandam. So we are on N12 then. And we spawned on a bridge. And there's only one river here. Crossing this road. And this is Lavra. So Nandam is close to this river. I mean, if it's not this river, I have no idea. There was a settlement where we dispersed. So, yep. Okay, got Ghana. Super rural, I would say. In 15 minutes, that's good. Okay, this is going to be easier. Looks more American than Canadian, but let's not rush anything here. Okay, yeah. Cedar Street. Intersection of Cedar and Dupont. Okay. Dupont. And this is Pine Street Elementary. Uh-huh. Oh, somebody is like jogging here. Cool. Somebody is using the Alexa in the States. So, Pine Street Element. Interesting. It's called after the street. And no, we can move. But this doesn't look like anything like super big. Oops. That's almost like a dead end. What are we entering? Mantle Lake Park. Okay. So this is pretty much Lake Park. Some people went to the park. State representative. There's a shape of the state. Kevin Freeman. Where are you, Kevin Freeman, with this shape of the state? One of these here. Indiana. No. Looks close though. Is it the shape of the state? Something here if it's the coast. Like... No, New Jersey looks in another direction. Crap. Doesn't look like Indiana. It goes like this. It's definitely nothing there. I cannot just find it by the shape of it. Cannot really see shapes here. Crap. Well, I mean, state representative gotta have The state pictured on the sign. Main. Sure, it is main. I wasn't looking at it, but it is actually, I think, main. Because it's straight here and then like, and all these shapes here. Okay. And this is lake what? It was park? Well, I mean, maybe the lake is Mantle Lake. Maybe this lake is like really small. Huh. That school looked kind of at the outskirts. Yeah, and this looks like Canada more. That's why I was confused. Archery. Cool. Indoor archery range. Cool. I'd go. Pum pum pum. What is this road? What is this settlement? Game inspection station. Yeah. Speed limit 25 for the planes. Oh, the planes are allowed. Bowers Funeral Home. Celebrations of life. I wouldn't call them celebrations of life, but if you insist, definitely not celebrations of death. Aroostook. What's Aroostook? Neighborhood books. Bookhood swapping. Hot air balloon pilots and teams. Welcome. Okay. I like the place. The needs of Maine, I guessed it right. So Maine's kind of like at the very edge of it. Pharmacy, Way, Walgreens. Walgreens, yeah. Didn't recognize it at first. Oh, signs. Caribou and Easton. So the place is called Aroostook. Never heard of it, as well as Caribou, and Caribou is here. And Easton. Caribou is ahead. North, okay. Easton's here. So we should be somewhere around here. But there's like Presque Isle. Deadman's Corner, nice name, like names like that. So we have Aroostook State Park. Solar system model Jupiter, of all the things. Interesting. So I can see the Aroostook State Park. Easton I can see. Are you the Aroostook? Because there seems to be a lot going on here. Hub Coffee. Big Cheese Pizza. Maple Street, that's our street. Pine Street Elementary. So Aroostook or not, but this is like Presque Isle. Dupont and Cedar, I think we intersected. somewhere here. This big building. Is it like apartments? Okay, main. Gonna get you is not here to see me guessing his home state. Main's big. Bangor's here. That's like the southern Maine. This is like almost Canadian Maine. Okay, next. Okay, hello there. Yeah, this is not going to be easy. Interesting slogan. Yeah, okay. Sure thing. 27 North. 27 Guitar Peak. Yanpu, Gaoshu, Laonon. On 27, I think it's like Guitar Peak roads, they are all okay. Gaoshu, we're looking north. Yanpu is closer. Yanpu, so we're probably somewhere around Pintun. There's a river going through Pintun. Prison Road. And we have here, stop doing that to me. Pingtun City Hall, yep, okay. So this looks like this intersection, I would say. Lottery retailer, Aurora, cell phone store, provincial highway, Sinfa Road, Fusing Road. That's something else, okay. That looks really like this one. But then we start climbing somewhere. We're going even slightly northeast. This I don't like. It's not working. Sinfa. Okay, on the other side of this river we have 21 something. 21 cows. Fusing road. Fusing probably. Jihli road. Jili. 21, yeah, this is the one. I was right. Sexy nurse store. Really? And then it was climbing because of this railroad bridge. Okay, so we are currently here. How did we get here? Let's see. We got here following this road here, and in 2 clicks we ended up being at this intersection. So I guess in 2 clicks that would be American Standard selling some best ups by the look of it. So that's really just a couple clicks. Oh yeah. Oops, nothing's built here. No American standard. Look how it's going to change. Yep. So this is the big one, this is the small one, and our building is the third one. So I think like here. Okay, we got lucky with 27. That actually kind of helped us to figure out it almost immediately. It's like very sort of flat buildings. Albany. Okay. I guess we are somewhere in Australia. Fencing. Are you doing fencing here? Well, by the look of it, they are doing quite some fencing in the area. Oh, somebody got an interesting building, though looks in a pretty bad shape. Looks to be. Nice view. Doesn't look like a desert. Palms. Though I think you can see palms probably. If you want to see them, you would see them Dollamore and Gulf. Anywhere in Australia. Winter Fed? What the hell is that? Gore Parents Center. Okay. What's that? What's that? What's then? What's this then? Can't even say the words properly. Windsor Park Retirement Village. New Zealand. Gore. Okay, I didn't recognize New Zealand. Well, because it was a town outside, I would have recognized it, but it looked a little bit too nice for Australia. Place called Gore. Let's imagine. So we are in the area called Windsor. Golf club was there somewhere. Gourmet school. Any streets just appearing. So can we get to the signs that we saw on the hill? Bannerman Park. That's this one. And we are currently looking. There's a car over there. Looking southwest. This corner on Crew Street. Sure looks like it. Dog? I thought it was a squirrel on a leash. Oh no, do not do that. So, okay. Bannerman here. Windsor Park Care. Yep, okay. So, retirement not that far away from the ultimate retirement. This goes vertical. Is it Brafton? Albany, Brafton. Yeah. Thistle Park, Devon, William, Albany. I traveled quite some far. So this would be then Irving. Yeah, this would be just like here. Okay, how are we doing? We are doing actually great, exceeded our time only in the first round. The rest was sort of kind of easy. Oh, this is not going to be. Ah, no, this is going to be not that bad. Карантина, Лотерея Карантина, of all the things. Pneumaticus. Okay. What do you look like? You look tropical. Elados El Polo. So you look pretty tropical. With some actually old buildings. Santa Rosa. Well, if it's the place is called Santa Rosa, which actually quite possible. That would be like a super generic name. That's the central park of the place, or one of the parks. Central square of sorts. SR. Santa Rosa. Musica, danza y canto. Corrientes. It's Corrientes Australia. God, I'm a little bit out of it today. Yeah, Corrientes. I could. Colonel Santa Rosa? Helados El Pollo. Of all the things we just found. Pizzeria Mamushka. Okay. Electronica Santa Rosa. Okay, let's not make the mistake. Hogar Hermanos. I think I saw that. That's, I think, the park then. I didn't see the church though. Carmela Hernandez. This looks, well, this looks like, I don't know what. This looks like a pool more than, Here we have this church. And I was driving north. Yeah, right. Northeast. Straight northeast. Okay. Santa Rosa. Oh boy. Okay. That's where we ended up. On this freaking side street. Looks like a nice small shop. Studio Sptolegis. Okay. Karma shop. Studio Prolegis. Yep. And we spawned just between these gigantic buildings here. Well, gigantic, big. Hey. Hey. Give me my guess. And the game just stopped working. Hello? Something went wrong. Let's try it again. The first time GeoGuessr crashes on me. Try again. And now it's not going ever. Oh. Okay. So you want me to guess again? I will. Here's Santa Rosa. Here's our place here. The results. The last round it counted as 5 minutes, not like as a couple seconds that I took to just guess there. Super actually diverse tonight. And I ended up guessing it all in like 40 minutes. I played without a timer, but we only exceeded it once, and overall time of 50 minutes we did not exceed. So the first one, that was the hardcore one. It was Ghana, but at some point I started thinking about that. It looked like something around the war. I've been to the place. I mean, in the game, of course. Guessed it, so I started to kind of like feel like, and at the same time, so it's kind of not that far away from Roraima. I was thinking of Roraima first, but then of course Ghana. A couple clicks and you see that simply because of the signs even. So and I got this eventually in 15 minutes because of Lavra, district of Lavra it was. By the way, the province, what's the name of the province? Upper West. That the region didn't, I don't think it, UW. There was UW on one of the signs, Upper West. Okay. Number 2 was Maine. Too bad, gonna get you miss this. Though I think it's pretty far away from him. This part of Maine seems to be like empty, which is like a big actually part to be empty, especially in these lands. Just across the border from this state park, there's a ton of going on in French Canada, Francophone Canada. So yeah, a place that's actually was called, I think, Aroostook, but the name of the place here on the map is Presque Isle. So something along those lines. Not sure how to pronounce it properly. Number 3 was Taiwan, and actually we guessed Taiwan faster than we guessed the states. So spawned in the capital of Pingtung County, and only figured that out this fast because there was this road 27 Guitar Peak Road, and it was like, yeah, pretty much. So we spawned 2 steps away from it. Number 4 was New Zealand, and because we spawned in a picturesque place of Gore, it didn't look like specifically like New Zealand, but actually it looked very flat in terms of like all the buildings not tall. It's like the impression of them that they were like even that they were flattened. That's the impression of us. Pretty big buildings, but very flattened, like somebody just pressed on them. So even the roofs would be like not really that sloped, let's put it that way. So everything felt very flat, very not tall. So that was easy. And number 4, Corrientes. I keep forgetting that Corrientes is a province of Argentina, but that kind of rang a faint bell. So, and then finally clicked together, and turned out that Colonel Santa Rosa, or what's called Santa Rosa. I don't think it's Colonel. Maybe something else. So but yeah, it was pretty fast, because of when it clicked together, it was pretty easy to find, even though it's not really a there's a lot of Santa Rosas, so I can see one here, for example, in Paraguay. So it's pretty generic name, even despite the generic name. Yeah, nice place. I mean, looked pretty interesting, and it had Argentinian vibes, though very tropical. Argentina wouldn't be normally this tropical. It's interesting how it's like tropics here, and then here's just a desert in Chile. Yeah. Okay. This is it for tonight. Unfortunately, that's all I just really could do. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. YouTube people, thank you very much for watching on YouTube. I can see that my stream was going to YouTube in a stable way, but I was getting disconnected myself from my YouTube chat. So thank you very much again. Subscribe, leave a like if you like this video, please. That helps. I think in like, was it 40 minutes? Yeah, 5K in 40 minutes with no time limit, but overall it's pretty not really that long to do 25K. So deserves a like. Subscribe for more. And the Twitch people, thank you for watching on Twitch. I could see some lurkers. So don't leave the channel yet. Let's find somebody to raid on Twitch, as we always do, and call it a day. Okay, quite some people, of course, are streaming tonight. I can see them on my following page. Raided this one, raided this one, raided this one. Raided pretty much everybody. Let's go and say hi to Churchy then. Oh, got a nice cam, nice corner, and a doggy to pet. So that kinda, if it's him, it's him. Looks like him. Nice looking setup. So let's go and say hi to Churchy. He's playing the Division 2. I'm kinda curious what's the difference between the Division 2 and 1. See you all tomorrow. That's it for tonight. Goodbye and good night.